What's up, guys? Today is a very special unboxing. Video Games Monthly sent me 3 boxes that I'm behind on. The last 3 months of Video Games Monthly, I haven't unboxed. This is going to be 15 retro video games that we're going to take a look at and see what we got. Special thanks to Video Games Monthly for sending me their box. So let's go ahead and check it out, guys. I had a busy last couple months, so I'm behind. So I am looking at these for the first time. Looks like we got some Mario money. We got some Mario money, so that's cool. It's some Mario bucks, baby. All right, let's see. Right off the bat, we got a few disc-based games. It looks like the first one is PlayStation 2, Fisherman's Bass Club. So it's a fishing game. It says feel the action of the world's #1 fishing sport. In an unparalleled 3D fishing simulation, Fisherman's Bass Club, you'll fight some of the toughest freshwater sports fish around. So, Fisherman's Bass Club PS2 collection, building up nice, and it's complete in box. That's always nice to see. Can't say I ever heard of this one. It is compatible with a base landing controller. You can see right there on the back. It says you can use the base. I'm so sorry. It's bass, not base. They're spelled the same though, right? It's bass. Kick his ass, sea bass. All right, let's move to the next game. Looks like we got a PS4 and it is sealed. It is Disney's Aladdin and Lion King collection. Classic games collection, guys. Nice. Sold. I did play this digitally on the PlayStation 4 actually when it first came out, but this has the collection of the games. It does say that this one was pre-owned, so I don't know if there was any DLC or anything there, but there's a sticker saying it's pre-owned, but it's still pre-sealed. The original 16-bit classics. Looks like we got the Genesis version of Aladdin and the Lion King version of Aladdin, and I'm not sure if we had... Yeah, I think the Super Nintendo and Game Gear and all that are on here as well. So, very classic Disney games. So, always good to get a PlayStation 4 game. We had an Xbox 360. This is Project Gotham Racing 4. I'm always a fan of getting these Xbox OG and Xbox 360 games. I'm not very familiar with it. Looks like we got everything we needed it to come with inside the container. Speeding is nothing without style, it says. I've always heard about Project Gotham Racing. Just not familiar with it. I need to plug in the Xbox 360 and check it out. Let me know if you guys at any point have played any of these games, by the way, because a lot of the 360 era and so forth, I've missed out on. I didn't have a 360 until like 2017, 2016. Looks like we got another PS4 game. This is Super Monkey Ball, guys. Banana Blitz HD. The beloved arcade franchise is back. And I know Joe from GameSack really loves his Super Monkey Ball, so I am looking forward to checking this one out. So it's very good to always get a physical PlayStation 4 game. And then we got an NES game. This one is Snake, Rattle, and Roll. Looks like it's in great condition. This is actually made by Rare/Trade West. Same people that made such classics as Battletoads. So if you haven't played it yet, check it out. It's kind of cool. It's like an isometric platformer puzzler type of game. I think it's a severely underrated NES title, if you ask me. So that's box numero uno out of 3, guys. Let's go ahead and we'll do a whole collective haul after all 3 of them. And we'll talk about which ones I like. So let's open the next one. Again, I was backlogged on these. Shoutouts again to Video Games Monthly. Look at this. Do not knock. Do not disturb. I'm playing with my joystick. Let's go. Joystick hype, baby. So we got a PS3 game. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Say that 5 times fast. I always thought this game had good looking like anime. What's that studio? My friend Toro or whatever. Always had that anime. What's that anime studio? It always had like that look of it. Complete in box. Does it say it? Step into an anime masterpiece. What was that studio that makes these It says it's composed by Joe Hisaishi, animated by legendary Studio Ghibli. So yeah, I knew I was right. I'm not a stupid idiot. Studio Ghibli. Nice. We got another PS4 game right here, guys. This is Neo, The World Ends With You. I've only heard about this game. I think there was a Switch port of it, if I'm not mistaken. Looks pretty cool. We got Neo, The World Ends With You. I have not played with it before. Says it was just an ordinary day in Shibuya, or so Rindo thought, until he came into possession of a mysterious pin and got wrapped up in the so-called Reapers game. So, nice. And I should go ahead and sort these out by console while I can. You got some PlayStation. There we go. We got PS3. Man, we're getting a good little haul going already, guys. Let's look at the next one. We got PS2 Ghost Recon. Nice. Some Tom Clancy's, always a good. The game of the year, it says squad-based battlefield combat. Looks like we got some manuals and stuff. And I don't remember if I had this on GameCube or something. I'm not familiar. Great era of gaming, though. And looks like we have Electronics Boutique price tag right there. So that's a little bit of history. I can always deal with history, guys. Now, it looks like we got a Sega Genesis, Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. This was a game I rented a lot when I was a kid. I used to rent the heck out of this one. And I remember I would get lost and confused and not know what in the world I was doing with this game, or where I was supposed to go, or what I was supposed to do. So, now I have it. Can't go wrong with old school Sega Genesis games. And then we got a Wii U game. A Wii U game, Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams Director's Cut. Nice. Can't go wrong with that. It says dash through tricky levels and transform the whole world at will in this fast-paced, award-winning platformer. I'm not even sure if I've heard of this game. I think I have. I've heard of Gianna Sisters. You can't go wrong with Wii U. Wii U is a great system to collect for, by the way. I think completely underrated. And a nice size library that's probably pretty easy to collect. I know there's a lot of expensive games on it now, but if you have a majority of the games already and you got some of the expensive ones out of the way, it shouldn't be too bad to collect. Now here's our final box. The final box, it took me a while. This was 3 months worth, okay? This was my September, October, November box. And looks like we got a coaster. Coasters are always good. So we got a door knocker, a coaster, and we got a little money thing. Right at the bat, we got Mortal Kombat on the Super Nintendo, a classic. Sure didn't have the blood. There was no violence. It was toned down. But this was a rental for me as well. I remember how awesome Mortal Kombat was back in the day. This is history right here, guys. If you haven't played Mortal Kombat for some reason, I don't know where you've been. But yeah, that one, the Super Nintendo version in particular, was a classic. Like, that was a rental for me. Now we got Cool Spot, NES. Oh no, this is just Spot. So the NES version is a puzzler. Cool Spot was a platformer. So the NES version was a puzzler. And yeah, it makes me want to drink some 7-Up right now. So I'm going to go get me a soda after this video, guys. So, classic NES game. So, that's 2 NES games out of this haul. And then we got a 360 game. We got Dead Rising. Let's go. Platinum Hits version, Capcom. I have a buddy named Ross Boss. Shout out to them if they're watching this video. They're a big fan out of this game. We got everything you need for it. Shout outs to Ross Boss. Says, you are Frank West, a hard-edged photojournalist hell-bent on investigating the mystery at... what is the mall? I can't even read that. It's so, like, my eyesight's bad. But yeah, you play in a mall. It's a bunch of zombies. My friend Pete also really enjoys this game as well. Shouts to 16-Bit Pete. I see you, buddy. He likes that one at all. And we got a PSP version of Lemmings. Was this game really ported onto everything? If you don't know what Lemmings is at this point, it's like a puzzler. You guide the lemons through the stage. They can't fall off cliffs and stuff. You tell them, open doors and things like that. I actually do not have a PSP, but I do have PSP games, which is funny enough. I have a good amount of PSP games. I don't have a PSP though, but it's always good to get stuff. Now we have another PS4 game. We got Marvel Superheroes Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Love me some Lego games, and love me some Marvel. So there we go. If you haven't played a Lego game, they're pretty standard. They're pretty much the same. So here's the haul. Okay, we got 15 games here. We're gonna go through them all. I'm gonna stack them up so we get a nice looking little stack here for you guys, All right. So we got a nice little stack of games right here. Here's the thumb. Here's the other thumb. All right, you gotta do the face for the thumb. Nah, I'm just joking. Anyways, so again, we got Pac-Man 2. Oh, shoot, I just dropped everything. I knew that was gonna happen. We're not editing it though. I want you guys to tell me in the comments. I want you guys in the comments to tell me below which game you think is the Kino one, the one that's a big dub. So we got Pac-Man 2, Sega Genesis, Mortal Kombat, Super Nintendo, Spot on the NES, Snake Rattle and Roll on the NES. We got Lemmings on the PSP, Dead Rising on the Xbox 360, Project Gotham Racing 4 on the 360, Gianna Sisters, Wii U, Ni no Kuni, PS3, Ghost Recon, PS2, Fisherman, PS2, and then we got Marvel Superheroes on the PS4. We have Lion King, Aladdin on the PS4, and we got Super Monkey Ball, PS4, and Neo: The World Ends With You. I gotta say, my favorite out of this bunch, my pick, the ABE pick of this bunch, and I haven't played the game, but I think it looks really good, and I think I would really like it if I sunk the teeth into it, is going to be Ni no Kuni. So let me know if I picked a good out of my choice in this. And again, we will be getting a December box here very shortly, and I can't wait to unbox that for you. So thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much.